Hello, live. I'm back. The major. I'm back. But I took my eyelashes off because I may start crying because it's a crime shame. Like, let me just say this: this page over here, it won't be all that profanity or cussing nobody out or none of that. But and on Facebook, which I must still keep Facebook up, but those Facebook lives, them were necessary because like I don't understand. I mean, and I'm never going to understand it because I'm not going to accept it because no one has to accept this type of behavior from people. And it's a lot of that going around. Like, I get to my childhood later on, but right now I just want to introduce myself. I'm going to show y'all a couple of things on my phone. Like, when I went off on that pastor and stuff, I'm going to show the pictures that I can show, try to have the little private parts or whatever to show y'all. Uh, all the vulgar stuff that was sent to me before I even got on that video when I had on it. And I ain't care how I looked on there either because my feelings was touched. Like, people don't understand what other people, and you're not never gonna understand it because this a world. So we all in different places and stuff. That's why when you on the internet, you should not you should be more careful about how you disrespect people because a person like me, the stuff that I'm gonna try to show you in here that they were sending to me on Facebook when I made that video when I had on that red, white, and blue little strap topless shirt. White shirt and the bonnet and was looking. My face was swole because of my sinus. Like now, my sinus just swole. Like my face swole a little bit. But I go to the doctor on the 19th for my checkup and all that. Like I'm good. But back to what I'm saying. I'm not. Uh, I'm aggressive. I can't get that way. In them videos or the videos, some of them that I'm gonna play, but I'm gonna explain to you why. And in the videos, some of the stuff is self-explanatory. Like you cannot try to force people to take abuse from adult people. Like that is bad out here with that. Like meaning you don't. I've been through enough abuse when I was a kid. Like, and I really had to, all my life, all I had to do, I had to take care and look out for me. Like I feel like this is a testimony that I need to speak out to the world because for some strange reason I always feel like unbalanced a little bit because I'm like Pam. Since some people talk so much and they think they know everything, why don't you just share the truth? Because a lot of people ain't gonna be able to get through it like how I got through it. But we're gonna get back to me when I was a kid. But right now, what I'm speaking on is what's in my phone, why I made that one video. Cause I don't think nobody these pictures that I got when I had that Facebook page, I still got it. Like, but them men were sending me all type of vulgar I ain't never seen like we got pornos over here, so I know it had to be some people that's far away, like with the type of pornos that they had and that they were sending to me in this phone on that page. And that particular night, I really was trying to get me some sleep, and my phone just kept on going like boom, boom. So when I wake up and I open up Messenger, that's all you see is nothing but nasty stuff. Like, and I'm gonna count how many times I ain't even gonna show y'all messages with guys inboxing me, talking about send them a picture of my body. I don't know you. Why would I do and send you a picture so you can put it on the internet? Man, please. Like, for the stuff that I've been through in life, those are triggers to me when people you don't even know me. Like, it's a shame how freakish people is out here in this world. Like, and you never know what person on the other end that you're talking to been through and got morals about that type of sexual stuff. I'm totally against all of that, straight up. I'm cool, I'm funny, I'm all that. But at the same time, I feel like I'm human too. And I don't have to accept people bullshit like how they. That's why if somebody up here don't like me, it's because they full of shit. Dead ass. They full of shit. Cause I done listened to a lot of people. I done gave a lot of good advice. I done helped a lot of people. And they don't owe me nothing right to this day. But all I'll say is when you come or you got something to say about me, put some respect on my motherfucking name. Because I have always, excuse me, now I mean to cuss, but I have always been solid all the way around. I did mean to cuss. Like, I mean, that's another thing with people. Like, just because somebody cuss, y'all be like they a bad person. Who told y'all that? Who told y'all that? Who told y'all that? Lee Major, you hear me? Who told them that? Just because somebody cuss, just like my Lee Major said, y'all promote all this sexuality and all that, which is fine. Which is fine. That's what you want to do. But everybody ain't into sexuality either. But we respect y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get on that too because when I talk about these gay situations that happened to me in my phone when I was working at a neighborhood store, nobody that wasn't there shouldn't be offended. Because let me cover this before I get into that. When I'm talking about these gay girls, I'm talking about these girls was out of control. They literally was coming down, touching my titty, smacking me on my ass. The owner ain't want me to argue back with them or say nothing. But that's supposed to have been okay. Because if that was my establishment, I would have told my cousin, like, listen here, it's the law. You have to keep your hands to yourself. You can't walk up on my employee like that. So that let me know he, was in on that. I'm gonna get to that too. I'm so hurt. But I know I'm finna bounce back from all this dirt that was dished out to me. And I sat there and chalked it in and soaked it in and took it in. Now I'm going for real and speaking out about it on some real life stuff. Maybe I can help some people that do go through this. Yeah, I might shed tears, but that don't mean I'm sad. That means that this is a victory for me. Because when I'm finna spit, I know I'm telling the honest to God truth. So back to Facebook. The reason why I chose to come over here, I gotta take my time. I ain't got number 10. I got number 10. So I'm gonna talk about a whole bunch of stuff. But God told me to take my time. I don't want no sympathy. All I want is some respect on my name. People seeing them videos and probably was like, oh, she wild, she rude. Like, no, I'm not. So just tell me, is this rude? For people to send you this and you don't even know, and I promise I'm finna try to use a piece of paper to cover up the little pieces of the body where it ain't showing everything. But I'm finna show some of this. This is the stuff that them people were sending me. What made me go off on that video like that? Because they was going too far. I'm already in my pictures. And I'm finna take my time and family. Sometimes you gotta explain stuff to people. Nobody don't know what was going on the night before with me. And it made me angry that they say they got policies and stuff, but how can you send people porno flicks and vulgar ass pictures like this through Messenger though? Like, I don't know. I guess certain people could do what they want to do, huh? So that's why I got on there and told their ass up, like, get on here now. All of y'all that sent me them pictures, because I was finna eat every last one of them up verbally and was going, I meant to hurt their feelings because they don't know what I've been through or none of that to even send me this nasty, filthy, toxic ass bullshit stuff. You know what I mean? It was toxic and nasty. And I'm looking like, I don't even watch this shit. So the next day, I couldn't get to them. I don't live where they live. The best thing was to come back at them like, get back on here now. Why I woke. So I can tell you what it is. They didn't want to do that. After they sent all this disrespectful. I got a lot of pictures and stuff on my phone, but watch, I'm finna take my time and just show y'all a little something. Not all of it, because I can't really, I don't even think I can cover up It's not okay to treat people like that. And then a person like me, yeah, I did what as I should. Got up and ate every last one of them up. Like this was nothing but total disrespect. That's it. I don't care how nice looking you think a person is. Everybody ain't freaks. I mean, everybody probably do got a little freak in them, but I don't know how freaky I am because it ain't been brought out of me. Shit. I'm almost there. Let me see. Like, this is crazy. So, yep, I got on there and ate them up. I'm not a bad person, but I feel like this. If you don't know a person or you don't know what they going off about their lab or whatever, like, you shouldn't just automatically judge them. For some of us, something has to be done. Like, all of this right here, and I'm going to show y'all what they are. Hold on. Hope I can show it. Wish I put my camera at. Can I pull it up on my TV? That's that light beaming in here. But I'm gonna get to it. It's a big old square paragraph with just niggas just inboxing me on Messenger. Hold on, let me see. Okay, that ain't it. This right here. Can y'all see all them? See how them? I'm gonna pull them up one by one to try to blow them up so you can read that shit. Disrespectful. Saying take pictures of my body, put a lingerie on, so and walk around for them on through Messenger. You sound like a fool, but let me get back to some of these pictures. Cause I know I probably can have this some more shit with messengers from niggas like being disrespectful, offering people money and stuff. Like I got messages saved in my phone from what I was talking about. Like, you don't just come at females like that. Everybody ain't money hungry like that. Cause I'm quite sure you trying to come on me, asking me some stuff like that. You gonna want something. Like everybody don't make freak videos. I wouldn't even know how to sit there and talk to different. I wonder. Can't see nothing, but I'm just gonna show y'all a little bit. Look, I got my hand in front of y'all. See that stuff? Shit they were sending me. That's one. I could show this motherfucker. He ain't showing nothing. This ignorant motherfucker. Hold on. And I went dumb on their ass too. Hold on, let me show you what he doing. You see what he doing with his mouth, nasty bitch? Now, you don't even know me. Why would you send me that? Sickening. Just sickening. Now let me see if I could do this by covering this part up. I don't know who it is. So call me back. I'll go back. I'll make sure y'all see this one. This one really took this one, and I ain't gonna even show no more. This shit took me up top. Can y'all see that? Make sure I ain't showing her body, and I'm not. Hold on. Oh, I ain't. Oh, God. You see that? Yeah. The rest of her body naked. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Here I come. My package. Here I come. Here I come. Thank you. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Shut the window back. Hi. Oh, what? You'll wait till later? All right. That's cool. Yeah, they was sending me all type of disrespectful shit. Let me where that pile of money at? Y'all get the picture. You mean tell me y'all wouldn't get on live cussing them out the next day? Then the pastor get on there like like he really checking somebody. Let I ain't turn that around. I ain't no way of having this. I can't have this. So I ain't gonna even show that. But y'all get the picture. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I can show the picture of the money. They kept sending me this shit. Uh, like, what you keep sending me that for? So when I pop off like that, it's because they keep coming with them vulgar. But that was what? When it happened? That video was old though. Gotta tell y'all that too. I don't know if y'all looked at the step time or whatever, but that was like a year or two ago when I let that pastor have because I felt like he ain't had no business jumping on. He ain't even had no clue why I was so furious, so angry because I get tired of that. Just like where I used to live at. Along with that going on, that happened before I started working at the hood store though. With all that disrespecting. Cause at first I was accepting everybody on Facebook and stuff. Like, but I had to go in and delete all of them. I think it was like 1,300 people. Like, the crowd was cool, but when you getting to know people, like how I was taking it, because I was like, I ain't on that shit after they was doing all that pervert and shit. Like, you don't just come out to females like that. This better not be red. Oh, it's in a red package. Let me see. I gotta wash it. Gotta wash it. Hold on, yeah. Let me check something out. Yeah, but you just can't really come at people sideways. Like a lot of people ain't, when you do wrong and shit stuff, like a person like me, they ain't gonna like me because they know I ain't finna be on it with them. Like I ain't finna, I ain't with the griminess. I ain't with soon somebody leave talking about them. Like I ain't with none of that. Like if I got something to say, I don't really. Oh, they gave me some eyelashes too. If I don't really like you, then I ain't even finna be affiliated around you or none of that. Like I ain't gonna give you no leverage to be like, I'm gonna be black. They keep sending out me, but I wear it though. I sure will. Cause I got a black cat. Oh, thank y'all for the eyelashes too. So I can get some more shit from them. Let me see what this looking like. What this looking like. A person like me, they be quick to judge, but they don't never think about how they come off to me. Like I just gotta let them. They'll say because I let them have it or put them in their place. I'm out the chain. No, I'm not. I'm just telling you, like chill. Shit, everybody ain't on that. Oh yeah. I put the heat down to it. I'm gonna wash it though. Oh yeah, I'm good with this. Yes, ma'am. Mm, sure is. Cause I'm gonna flatter this. I'll wash it though. I'm gonna let it dry. I ain't ready for it right now. Mm-hmm. Nice, nice. Okay, now back to what I was talking about. Why people think they could just disrespect you. and you don't supposed to say nothing back. You can't do that to people that have been through, even if they ain't been through nothing like. But for people like me, shit, I wish I could have grew up in a regular functional family like, but I didn't. Shit, I grew up around skeptics. That's all they knew. In that household, my mama couldn't see it to the last end. Like, so yeah, I don't be quick to hang around females. My cousins, all of them would tell you like I used to be like, I don't want to hang with them. Go ahead. Hell no. Girl, let's just go out. I don't care where they going. For real. Because 9 times out of 10, it always end up being some stuff. Like, and it was. I really basically been around guys. But that was going. I'm not, I'm a lot more relaxed now. Like, because I used to be like, God, I don't want to be around this. Like, why I got to stay right here and deal with these nasty freaks? And I ain't butting this up because it's going to keep popping loose anyway. So I ain't trying to show my titties. But, man, damn all that. I'm here. I mean, excuse all that. I'm here to talk. Uh, Man, people don't never know what people be having to deal with. And anybody that know me know I ain't finna go around picking with nobody or none of that. But at the same time, like, where I had to move from, where I had the electrical fire, which God probably made that happen because that was probably the only way to get me moved from that spot to put me to another spot I didn't want to be, to move me to this spot. Like, uh, it was a hard struggle though. Like, then I got legal custody of my grandchild or whatever. Like, but just when you trying to make things right and you be surrounded around a whole bunch of negative people, it be so hard because you gonna stand your ground. But at the same time, I was like the gay girl I'm about to talk about, and she wasn't even gay. She just was bad. She didn't know what she really wanted. Like, and I'm gonna say this on some real on some real stuff though. Like, to me, because I had a gay cousin, me and him was like this, and he passed away. Like, and he was my best friend, my little cousin, all that. Like, me and him seen eye to eye on a lot of stuff, and I put him up on game with, if you're gonna be like that, then carry yourself this way. Like, and ever since then, like, he never forgot the rules to the rules of having a, a different sexual preference. Like, to me, because I ain't gonna say I don't call nobody no faggot. I'm not gonna say that. But I will say I'm not gonna just call you a faggot just to call you a faggot. 9 times out of 10, you ain't even exposing that you have a sexuality, but you own the down low. So yeah, I would call you a faggot. It's three different type of uh well, you got, because I'm trying to say it without, like, people be getting so offended nowadays when you talk about sexuality, but I have to talk about it because what about us, the people that don't like that, and they get uh people forcing themselves on them? Like, it was mass girls. I got videos in my phone. That's what them videos from on Facebook when I'm going. I was talking about them female calling them after school helmet wearing mother. Yeah, that's from them. I'm working at that store. They touch me on some real loud stuff. Oh, I'm gay. I'm bad. I'm bad. I don't care about none of that. I done been cool. I'm cool. I got cousins. My cousin Ned. It's just a lot of people that's gay, or I should say they have different sexual preference. Because to me, I don't look at my peoples that I'm cool with that have different sexual preference as you fucking gay and all that bullshit. I look at them as an individual of who they are because I don't have to deal with their sexual preference. They don't discuss it with me. They don't inflict it on me. it's them type of people, they get them type of sexual preference having people are well respected with me. Now, if you heard me good, you'll understand what I just said, because what I'm about to say. If somebody calling you a fag or a faggot or a sissy or a dyke or whatever they call, the gay people, sometimes it be for a reason. But if they doing it for no reason, then they ignorant as fuck. Because they let you know if you ain't did nothing to them, because then you gotta keep it 100. It's some polished sexual preference people, then you got the gay motherfuckers that's ignorant in the motherfucker, then you got the bitches that be wanting to talk about they can recruit you and all that one type shit, and ain't no recruiting with everyone that you come across. You got to understand the rules and the stipulation of if you that's your sexual preference, you like girls, you can't inflict that on every female, because a female like me pressing charges on you. Straight up. And I'm gonna knock your face out. Like, I'm so glad I'm able to talk about this. Cause I swear over there in Facebook, and when I was working down at the hood store, I had to leave from that hood store. After seeing everything unfold, what was going on in there, uh, uh, why was it being allowed for the certain females to come in there and touch on me, and they walk out behind your counter and all that ain't professionalism. Like, even though I wanted to make that money because I had been sitting with my grandbaby for so long, like getting them checks every week was kind of feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was getting somewhere, doing what we need to do. I know that I'm a solid person, so that's why at first I was like, I ain't going nowhere. But it got to the point, like, when you're working in a hood store and toxic behavior already flowed through there, and a person like me come in, I don't fit in well in there. Because when it was getting to feel uncomfortable, and, the owner trying to make me feel like I'm in the wrong for defending myself, because a female actually walking up to me, putting her body, she actually like she a nigga type shit. Like, I'm pushing you back. Like, I don't even play like that. But because I do something like that, I'm in the wrong, but you don't know that. And you don't even care that I was touched on when I was a kid and I ain't like it then. So what makes you think I'm going to like something like that, and I'm grown now? Like, I'm in control now. So I would try to be cool, calm, collected in there. But how somebody tell me, answer that. How do you be cool, calm, and collected when somebody violating your body, your comfort zone? I literally got videos I can play where they like, what you got on? I got videos where I'm cussing them out, letting them know, like, you're not finna recruit me. Like, they was talking all type of stuff, dog, asking me, do I suck penis, all type of stuff. But the owner hear it, but he don't say nothing. So y'all tell me what's wrong with that picture. They said they was tricking with it. I don't know, because I came when I came. That was happening before. I guess they probably seen me in there and felt like, I want no problem. Y'all could have kept on continuing doing what y'all was doing. Just don't come back there to bother me, because I cook my ass. I'll just come order you some food and get on up out of here. Like, and that's what it was in there. And they couldn't understand it. One of them females thought they could break me. Like, I'm talking about, literally, it was all your favorites that think they got part ownership in the store because they've been coming down here buying stuff since they opened up, for whatever their reason was, that they got clout in the store, that you think you could come in somebody's establishment and disrespect somebody. So when I'm standing up for myself, I'm off the chain. No, you off the chain because people don't know. People could press charges on you whether you're a woman or a man for touching them. It's called sexual assault. And I ain't know how many times I kept trying to tell them females, like, somebody just keep trying to pick you, be like, no, I think she lying. I think she like girls. No, I do not. No, I don't. I promise I don't. Like, what? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And you're not doing me. So that's why those videos are so found. Like, man, because we all as humans have breaking points. They was dead wrong judging me. Oh, I could turn her gay. You can't turn, man, you can't make nobody do nothing they don't want to do. And one thing about me, once my intuition kick in, it's in. You could be talking about, no, it ain't this, it ain't that. I don't know what it is, but somehow, some way, spiritually, I be feeling the energy of you laugh. And I get real irritated. And I tell you, like, I don't want to hear no more. I'm done talking about that. Please don't bring that back up to me no more. I don't have no problem with speaking up. If I don't agree with something, I don't agree with it. I don't have to agree with nobody. You don't have to agree with me. But I sat and watched the kin folks that I had to live with, how they did. My mama used to be bullying her around, and she was a do person. Door she ain't do this, door she ain't do that. My mama didn't have no. My mama was clean. My mama took care of their households, like. And I just sat back and watched that. That's probably why I really don't even like being around them, because how I had to grow up around them, like. And it's public, so I don't care if they do see it. Don't jump on here and be talking about that, Pamela. If you want to talk about it, ain't no talking. I'm 51. You family members, some of y'all family members be toxic for a person anyway. If y'all got them one type family members that always want to tell you what to do, invite you to function, then be talking about what you can't, how I can't take something home. Especially if I done put some money in on something. If that ain't bullying, like, it's a lot of reasons why I don't like bullies. I just have to live with them when they used to try to bully me, take my shit, wear my stuff in front of my face. You ain't finna do all that. No. The mama, I ain't hit her back. Yeah, she hit me a couple of times when I was like 17. But it was worse than when I was a kid. Shit. In a way, I was kind of glad my mama did move me in there, because she stopped beating the fuck out of me with stitching cords and shit. Until we moved down on John Street. And then the beatings began again. But after that, I jumped out that window like, bitch, you ain't finna keep whooping me like that. Can't go outside, can't do nothing. Like, what? No. Mm-mm. I can understand can't go outside, can't do nothing, but you ain't gotta, like, you gotta be nobody with no extension cords for hours and hours and hours and hours. So I'm just like, I don't mean no harm, but it's what I seen, how I grew up. And I always been disciplining myself, like, to be a better person. But sometimes you can't when you got toxic people. That's why I was recording all the videos just for my own library of evidence, like with and it's stamp saying from Facebook and everything on the pictures that I got saved. They ain't saved on my Facebook, they saved in my phone, in my backup pictures. Like, you just can't disrespect people. You don't know what people have been through. And then, not that I'm worried about it, I just be wanting to let them know I know. Like, to females, I ain't did nothing to y'all. Y'all just see, y'all, I don't know what it is. Y'all be like, oh, yeah. Because you already know you can't come at me on no sideways out the highway with the dumb shit. Like, because I'm read you your rights. Like, shit, you don't know what people been through. Stay in your lane. I ain't seen nobody in decades. So you can't possibly tell me what's going on with me. I done talked to a couple of people, females, but I ain't been outside in decades since I had my grandbaby. Like, I honestly can say that. You might, if you see me, I say, see, I picked up a little weight, but once I'm start moving around again, I'm good. Like, cause I've been just sitting with me and my grandbaby. Like, it wasn't about no money or none of that. It was about making sure we straight. The whole ride that I had her, like, we straight now. We finally got somewhere we could call home and be relaxed, like, for a little minute to chill. If we want to move after a while, we can move too, with God's willing. Yeah. Just don't be so quick to judge me out, like. And them little videos, I think, like I said, the one with the some of them, I think a few of them videos was from Facebook. But I was like, nah, Pam, don't convert all your Facebook videos. Leave them over there because that was when I was coming on every day, kicking it, talking shit. People with the females was jealous of that too. Like, they hated that I can get on here and just cover real stuff. Like, I don't have to call names out. I could just use things as an example to talk about, to tell people like, you don't have to put up with that. If you know in your heart that you and me, I analyze. I always try to analyze like, what did I do wrong? What did I play wrong in the situation? So I could tighten that up. But if I don't find nothing like paying for real, you ain't did shit. You gave him the benefit of doubt. You ain't judge. You listen. If I ain't agree, I ain't agree. You cannot be mad though. People literally get mad at you because you don't agree with what they telling you about a situation about their life. I don't. I'm sorry. And I'm finna sit there and be like, yeah, I agree with you. No, I don't. Then they be like, why? And then I tell them why. Then it's like, oh, this bitch. But if it was me, that's how I would have handled it. Like, I ain't finna put up with some stuff that I know that's gonna humiliate me for years and years and years and years. 1 minute I'm cool with you, next minute we argue. That's not a relationship. That's not healthy as hell. Y'all doing each other's. He gonna go out and hook up with a nigga. You go out. I mean, a female. You go out. He might hook up with a nigga, but and then she go out and hook up with a nigga. Like, I just don't be understanding a lot of stuff. Like, but that with that gay stuff, don't come at me. Like, I had this I was so mad for a lot of reasons around that time because it was like everywhere I go, a freak around this month. You know what I mean? Then my neighbor, I don't care if she see this. I don't, cause I be having to express how I feel about stuff. Like, you can't expect me to feel some type of way, and you should have been told me this. Like, you know what I'm saying? For a minute, like when I first moved in where I moved at, where I had the electrical fire, didn't want to be there or whatever. Two neighbors came at me. It was the girl Shay and was Helen. And Helen was cool. Like, I helped her out with her kids, at first. Then, she started helping me out a little bit, but I helped her out. Wait, it don't. When you help people out, you help them out. Just period. I helped her out with her kids and stuff. Like, when we became cool until when she was talking to me about advice about what she was going through, and I'm telling her like, shit, I won't put up with that because it got to the point where it was on a regular basis of 1 minute y'all cool, then when you cool with him, Rich wasn't really bothering me. I just figured because after a while I just put it to her like, look, you just stay over there with him. Like, I don't want to be the reason why y'all arguing or none of that. Just saying that just so you can't kick your ass over in your unit and stay in your shit. But it came to the point where it was like she should have told me she was bisexual. Yeah, she was tired of whole. That's why I say you don't be knowing people. You got to give them about a year, and it was about after I want to say a good year and a half. She hid it well, oh well, but you could have told me that in the beginning, so you wouldn't have been sitting over in my motherfucking shit, or excuse me, Lord. Or when you knock on the door, you know how sometimes somebody knock on the door, I might have needed a cigarette or something. And I only got on my t-shirt and my pants. You could have told me all that, so I could have put some pants, some short on, or whatever else. Or you know what I'm saying? You come up in the house and you need something. I'm in a tub and shit. You know, but the shower curtain closed, but you still can see a little bit of me. I don't respect that. And when she told me that, I couldn't help it. It's just in me. A whole different demeanor was on her. Like, I even cried a little bit. Like, damn, like she off the chain. Like, she should have said she was back. When she introduced herself to me, like, then I would have known how to, deal with that. Because for a while she used to be like, I just want to sit over here with you. Because at first her and dude, when I first moved over there, she was over my house a lot to the point where I had to tell her like, look, you gotta go, you gotta go home. We could kick it, but you spending the night in here because the kids kept crying, and I'm trying to get me a piece of mind because I got Zaza, like, and just found out that shit that happened with her, like, put her in counseling and therapy and shit. Like, it was like, I just want to be in here by myself, me and my grandbaby. Like, give us time to heal. Her problem became silent. The other one that tried to meet me, her name was Shay. And when her first day of meeting me, it was all on, like, I don't like them type of gay girls that be like straight, but you bi. Both of them was bi females, but the one that I dealt with didn't know she was bi. She was cool. Like, I thought she was just, trying to make it with her and her dude. No, they got into all type of. I ain't even about to get into it, but when you swing, y'all know what it is when you swing. Like, so, but this one over here, I had told her I didn't want to have nothing to do with her because this is how she approached me, like as her introducing herself as her being a neighbor. Oh, my name's Shay, and I I I hang with niggas that do robberies, and I'm steady looking at this bitch like this too, like mad than a motherfucker, like I don't fuck with people like you. Uh, I get your door kicked in, woo 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 woo. I say, you know what? Bypass that one. I ain't trying to be funny, but bypass my door. Like, that ain't cool. You a female talking like that, talking about you do activities like that, calling out names and all this one shit, and what you would do and what you can have do. That don't sound like too womanist, But then she did out there say she was bad out there too. I respect her for that, but she should have respected me when I told her I don't. You know what? I ain't trying to be funny or nothing. I ain't moved here to kick it. None of that. Please don't knock on my door. I don't want to hang with you. Uh, I don't lean in bar. This is what I'm telling her after she done told me all this reckless stuff. And I swear, ever since then, she kept trying to dominate me, bully me. Wanna? She did 2 doors down from me, but they want to all come and crowd in front of my door right there. What they drinking and talking loud, talking about how I shoot a motherfucker, I cap shit. Where I was like, I know they don't think I ain't finna open up the door and tell them to get the fuck from in front of my door. Yeah, they thought I wasn't. And every time, I only had to say it like a couple of times, like I kept telling them, like, I ain't finna keep asking y'all nicely, like, y'all down there visiting. You don't need to be standing right here in my yard in front of my door, leaning on no fence right here in front of my place. Like, go your 2 doors down. The fence still is stand down there. Y'all can go down there and hang on the fence and stand in her yard like y'all over. That's where the fuck y'all at. Y'all over her house. When I asked for that, it was, oh, she thinks she run everything. No, I don't run everything back here. But I am occupying this unit right here with this space where I don't have to hear y'all and y'all company. And it was like 10 or better in the hood house, just running in and out, running in and out. Everybody drinking, they got their kids running around, all type of shit. I was trying to keep the peace because I wasn't working or nothing. But at the same time, I was trying to get myself together. Like, God, when I'm gonna get a break, dang. Like, I'm already sitting here humbly, with my grandbaby, but I don't care what nobody say. Shit, everybody gonna want to get up and, you know, get to making some money some type of way, but it wasn't the hand wasn't called for that right then and there. So I had to sit my ass still. So when people try to come and violate me like that, she kept doing it. It got to the point where she called another stud, had the stud come down to the store, swing a pole on me. I pressed charges on her. It's on file. Uh, my daughter beat her up. That's what made her leave me alone because she kept going too far. Where I had to tell them, you know what, y'all keep talking. After they made that video on Facebook that they'll shoot me in my face and all that one, she got beat up the next couple. She invited herself to that fight because she poked. When you doing all that, like, girl, back up, and she made a mistake there. Girl, back up and poke my daughter in the forehead. Ding ding. I let them go because you have to stop people sometimes. Like, for years, like, I'm talking about Everybody, I got written statements where people said that like, yeah, she was doing that. Like Miss Pam ain't bother nobody. I ain't even hardly come outside. I was so trying to get myself together. Like, damn, even when people trying to get themselves together, and they still gonna be attacked with toxic behavior and the toxic people, especially if they gotta live in a project set. And I couldn't wait to get the heck out of that project set. I'm not in a project setting right now. Like it's only like 5 people live in this building in this space that it's only 2 people, me, another person, another person, top floor. That's it. I can manage with that for a while. To gain my strength and be able to relax, come on here and talk and see if I can help somebody else get through what they think is bad or sad times. Because sometimes when you get put by yourself, it be for a reason. And until you really pay attention to why you by yourself, you ain't gonna proceed. You'll stay stuck because you keep wondering like, why? It, me personally, I only can be around a few people for hours. I can't be around everybody because there's so much scary stuff going on. And down at that store, man, they said I was out to say no, they was. Because if you came in there and respect me, then I would respect you. But don't come in there like you running me, or I need to fix your order before somebody else ordered that was already there, placing a order. And then the owner, he want to say, you do good work, but just be nice. I said, man, I ain't finna be nice. You don't even tell them not to touch me or stop talking to me crazy or none of that shit. Like, you want to inspect me because that's what he do because he an African. He let them come in there and talk all that shit to him. He'll argue back with them too. So you can't ask me to sit there and let somebody come back there and disrespect me. When they argue with you, you'll argue back with them when you want to. But 9 out of 10, I be thinking they saying something right about you. That's why you don't want to argue because you don't want them to get all in debt with it. Like I ain't just jump off the magic school bus. Like I was paying attention to everything. But that's what they hand on me. So you want to keep coming back there. Man, let me get a piece of pizza, but you see me operating with somebody else. When I get finished with their stuff, I was the only person that worked back there. You see me doing somebody else's order. You could have politely say, well, when you get finished, can you write me up a ticket? Because you got to have a ticket to get your food back there because he was taking food stamps for hot food. And I kept, that's another reason why I had walked away. Like, because, okay, if that's what you want to do illegally, I ain't finna keep writing them tickets up. And then if something go wrong and they come in there, I'm there. I'm not going down or being questioned about nothing. Nothing. Not nothing. People be wanting you to do wrong for them. And when you don't want to go along with their wrongness, it's a whole problem. I don't be caring. I'd just rather be a whole problem. Because I don't like going against the law. Mm-mm. No, I don't want to have to see the law like that. Nah. If I'm going to see them, it's going to be for some self defense type shit. Like, it ain't going to be for no swindling and. Mm-mm. Nah. Mm-mm. Motherfucker even stole time from me. I ain't worried about none of that. I will let God take care of that. But you're not going to tell me that I have to let somebody touch me. No, you ain't going. Mm-mm. In so many words, that's what you saying. Because some men like that stuff, that old nasty stuff with 2 girls and all that. That just tell me you're a faggot to me. I be thinking when niggas do stuff like that and they really into it, like that's their hobby. You will lay with a boy too. Yeah. Let me go put me some popcorn. Hold on, y'all. You'll be a booty bandit too. So I ain't no bad person. Don't do me. And it ain't gonna be like this. I'm gonna give it to them. Yeah, motherfuckers will be getting insecure and shit when you talk about sexuality or females hating on other females for no reason. Like, I be wanting to look ugly to a female. Because I ain't got no business looking pretty to you or sexy to you. None at all. I'm cooler than a fan. When I went off on them, it's because I done been biting my tongue. I think it took me like maybe 90 days. He just be like, no, no, you got to be nice. Like, shit, I ain't finna keep being nice. Motherfuckers touching me and shit. Then they start getting real disrespectful with it. Like, and I'm somebody mama too. And y'all down there trying to, like, y'all deboing me. I had to put some force in on them. I start throwing bread and all type of stuff at them. Like, don't touch me no more. The one girl I told her, like, if you touch me one more time, I'm going to beat your ass. I'm going to beat your ass. I'm going to beat your ass. And I really will. I said, you don't know what I've been through. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Pam, Miss Pam. Now it's Miss Pam. Why would y'all even want to touch somebody that you would call Miss Pam? Like, the hell, people are crazy as hell out here. But I'm the bad guy. My mouth. That's all they gonna say is, oh, her mouth. But my mouth is not like that on a regular basis. If you force my mouth to get that way, it will. Like, it don't just automatically. That's not how I wake up and step outside. When I step outside, I'm in great spirits. Like, hey, how good morning. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, good morning. Yeah, like the one guy, you like, good morning, good morning. Shit, it don't be like that. But when you can turn it the other side, like, people don't understand how they approach people. Get my popcorn. Can't just approach me any kind of way. I think it's good. Come. Mm. Mm-hmm. They should do the most at this store. But this YouTube page ain't gonna be like that. Unless, even if I don't know, I'm ready to ignore people. Or I ain't gonna, get ballistic, but I'll say what I gotta say and block you, or I might not block you. I might just check you real good. Well, this ain't what this is about. Over here, I'm gonna leave all my videos from Facebook over there and start up a scratch from here. The few that I got on here, they can stay. But them was from Facebook like 2 and 3 years ago. Them old. They out. Leave them over there. This has always been a problem too with female. Y'all claim y'all gonna be jealous of people and y'all do. Y'all claim y'all be happy for people and y'all don't win. Deep down y'all souls, y'all be mad as hell. I just can't deal with it. No fake shit, period. And like I said, my videos on Facebook, everything is real. But it was all a build up. My daughter gonna make it no better. But her and her little friends getting on their fake talking. Because me and my daughter ain't always been on good terms. It's been a rough ride. It's a rough ride with her. Where literally I'm fixing myself to forgive her. But it's still like at any given time, I'm expecting whatever. Because I always pray to the Lord. And that was the main thing that was bothering me, like me and her, how she talked to me and stuff. Was going through her little changes, but I don't get into that yet either. But I made it through that too. You shouldn't judge people when you don't know how many things they're dealing with. Some people don't be just dealing with one issue. I had a couple of them I was dealing with that was coming like all as one at different times. So you have to be mentally stable and balanced to outweigh all that shit. And that's the reason why I had to go through that. So I could see and I seen what I need to see. And I'm past that. They always judge me. But there's a lot of people that know me that know Pam good hearted. They know. So the little bad don't outweigh the good about how people feel about me, because a lot of people do like and respect me as well as I like and respect them. So because I keep it 100. If I don't have no advice, I ain't gonna say nothing. If I feel like you can't handle the truth, I ain't gonna say nothing. But I'm gonna tell you, don't ask me for no advice on something, and you don't like my response. Cause don't ask me now. I might not say what you think I should say. I'm gonna say how it's supposed to be. I don't need no validation. And then a lot of people don't need no validation for nothing. Why is you asking another person for permission on something that you believe? Or when you know it's the truth, like, you don't need no validation. I don't. I've seen so many people lie and be like, no, it ain't that. It ain't this. And they come out to everything I can see. Just lying. Hating for no reason. Wanting to be somebody else. I don't want to be nobody else. I better go exactly what I went through, which is not too hard, but it was stiff. And like I can get through it. I do. I'm used to it. I'm like, now she thorough. But she definitely don't take no business. No. A person like me don't really think that stuff back to back from a kid on up. As an adult, they don't want to continue being around that shit. You want to change that whole environment, which means don't go around none of them. I don't care what they talking about. We having no function, none of that. No, because you cannot go around your abusers, whether they family members or whatever. Emotional abuse, verbal abuse, sexual abuse, whatever it was, whatever type of abuse it was, and if it was crucial, and they can't sit down and be like, and haven't did it by now, then no fuck with them. I love y'all at a distance, but I can't love y'all being in the same room with y'all because I sketch headaches all the time. I promise. After my little cousin Tiffany told me everything, because he had to live in the house with them too. That's why he couldn't stand him because he kept it 100. Now, what Pam do to y'all? Nothing. They dress old fashioned and I like to dress. All right. Now, I'll be looking nasty on my shit, so I'm gonna wear it. But they didn't like him anyway. They hurried up and buried him when he passed away. Rest in peace. DeAndre Edwards, aka Tiffany Chanel. That was my best friend. Man, that nigga used to have fun. Yeah. Live with me and everything. Yep. And he was a pretty transgender. He would throw his shit on. I got a picture of him somewhere. Him. I think I got his bitch. I do have his picture where it's still, but somewhere. Yeah, people just need to stop it. Don't be mad at me. I've been like that. Hey, when I was being fast back in the day, I wasn't having sex. I will lie. Mm-mm. I wasn't getting hit up like that. I was a virgin. Uh-uh. 18. 17 had one at 18. No. I was scared. I used to be so scared because of what I've been through as a kid. I used to be mean. Didn't want the guys to touch me. I'm still like that. Like, don't. If I'm not interested in you, or I ain't feel no chemistry with you, don't just be touching me. Mm-mm. And that's what the females were doing at the store. No, they were doing a little bit too much. I really want to know. I really was. So I made a video. What really hurt me the most was the owner. He didn't say nothing. He didn't say nothing. He didn't say stop. I gotta wash my hands in a minute. He didn't say don't touch my employee like that or not. So you might as well been involved. That's all he really wanted me for was to make that money, which I was bringing in, because I can cook. This is good. That's time. That's my ham. I poured too much of that cheddar salt on there. I be putting a little cheese flavor season on there. Is that the doorbell? Mm-hmm. I ain't got no intercom. I don't know that we do, but I have to be like, I don't understand how you. Come on, I got a problem. Yeah, I got a problem because I don't want to blend in with y'all shit. Mm-mm. Hell nah. Mm-mm. Everybody that worked there was alcoholics and shit down there. Drink hella beers while they at work. Hell, I started having me a Monaco when I'm getting ready to go. And that's how stressful that shit was after a while. Cause the owner really was mad at me, like, cause I checked, I don't care. You ain't finna, no, mm-mm. And I was in there 7 days a week too. Mm. And them females used to come in there just to see me, so they could start some shit. And I used to politely put their ass in check. When it really hard is when they saying, okay, y'all gonna keep coming while I work here. Like I don't got nobody y'all age. Cause I'm not finna fight no man. Only one I'm gonna fight that was younger than me too. That's the same to one of them. But they was like in they 25 on up. I want to say, I'm gonna name them off. There was 5 different gay girls. They came to the store. Only one set of them was cool. That makes 6. So I look at them. I know other people too, but they didn't come on to me. Shit. These particular ones I'm talking about came on to me, touched me, did something stupid. Why to be like, look, I don't like girls. Don't do that again. God, please don't do that again. The one girl, she was so goofy. She kept playing. That's the one who was like, I'm sorry, Miss Pam. I said, now see you next time I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. Cause I keep telling you, you keep your hands to yourself. Like, you trying to force that shit on somebody. You can't force that gay stuff on people. You can't. And I could just imagine really on a fat bitch saying, who wanna touch you? They really don't want to touch you. Look at you looking, because that's all you do is sit and stuff your damn face. I could feel the energies like, and that's what I would say to you. Barely got common sense out here. But I love my gay people that some kin to me. They don't act like that. So I call them people with sexual preference. They don't dare try to put that shit on you. You only toxic when you think that evil. I don't go for all gay people. I only go for you nasty, thirsty ones. So if you're gonna be like that, darn, but the exquisiteness about being gay. Cause them type of guys, I'm talking about they well respected. Yeah. I salute them. I don't salute no gay trash. That's trash. You ghetto. You misrepresenting yourself. Cause that's not what homosexuality is about. It's about the top notch ones. They know how to act. No, we don't care if they about their sexual preference. Cause that's who they are, sexual preference people. You gay trash motherfuckers, y'all need to find out how y'all can get some game on how to carry on, be yourself, and still have your sexual preference. going on instead of trying to push it off on everybody else. Everybody else don't want to do what you do. I don't let nobody force you into do something you don't want to do. You don't want to do it, don't do it. They can't make you do it. Mm-mm. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna show y'all another. It was a message, right? I wonder if I could pull up on my TV. But dude was being so cruel, saying a female's always gotta die trying to play macho and hard when she getting raped. Won't she just gone and let herself get raped? She rather try to give up a fight and get killed. That was disrespectful. I went off on that too. That's how you feel about females? You don't want nobody do that to your sister or your mama. Why send me that? So I was like, I know anytime I ain't gonna rape me. We got the wrong one. Mm-mm. 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 No, people don't pay attention to the signals that they send to people. Like, I never meant no harm in them videos. Yes, I did. I meant harm to them. But my video wasn't directed to the whole app. Just venting to y'all in the video. Well, I might have been on some of the videos I'll be just kicking in the store. And customers to come and say all type of shit. If you just listen to them. I ain't ask them shit. They come tell me. We got videos like that too. Then I got videos of me just kicking it with the niggas, you know. Let's slide through there sometime. Talk shit. I am a likable person. So that's cause like now I'm about to bring out them videos from Facebook. If they happen to get on, my page is private anyway. Yeah. Let me see. Don't do that. Where? What that mean? Let me. What is it? What January 11th is next weekend? Yeah. So you didn't have to do that, did you? No. Hold on, let me get off of here. I'll be back, y'all. Let me talk to my grandbaby for a minute.